You've probably felt it, right? Something's a little different in the job market lately. Entry-level jobs seem to be harder to find, and those classic career paths we all heard about are getting, well, weirdly reshaped. There's a sense that a massive change is happening, but it's hard to see what's actually causing it. Well, in this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain on the invisible force that's driving this whole shift. Just listen to this quote from our source material because it really hits you. A new labor force has arrived. Bodiless, tireless, infinitely scalable. I mean, wow. It perfectly captures this idea that a new kind of workforce is here, operating completely behind the scenes, and it is fundamentally changing our economy. Okay, so what is this thing? Are we talking about some kind of science fiction movie plot? Not at all. This is very real, it's here now, and it has a name: Agentic AI. Right, so the answer is this idea of Agentic AI. And it's so important to understand that this isn't just another app or a software update. We are talking about a totally new category of digital worker. So what is Agentic AI really? Well, here's a simple way to think about it. The traditional software you use, like Microsoft Word or whatever, that's like a hammer. It's a great tool, but you have to swing it. Agentic AI, that's the carpenter. You don't tell the carpenter, hit this nail, now hit that one. No, you just say, hey, I need a bookshelf. And they figure out the rest, the plans, the tools, the whole shebang. You just give it a goal, and it figures out how to get it done, all on its own. And this slide really nails the key difference. It all boils down to this huge shift from assistance to delegation. On the left, you've got your normal software. It assists you. You click, it does something. It's reactive. It just waits for your next command. But on the right, you have Agentic AI. This is a digital employee you can actually delegate work to. That is a complete game changer in how we interact with technology. And this is where things start to get kind of crazy. The scalability of this stuff is unlike anything we have ever seen. We've had automation before, sure, but the sheer scale of agentic AI is why this time it's really, really different. Let's just try to wrap our heads around this. Take a skilled human analyst, right? Someone who's really good at their job. Working flat out, they might complete 5 big comprehensive analyses in a week. Now, look at that other bar. A single AI agent system can do 50,000. That's not a small improvement. That's a 10,000-fold increase in productivity. It's staggering. Yeah, 50,000. Just let that number sink in for a second. We're not talking about just another efficiency gain here. This is a totally different economic reality. The jump is on a scale we have never, ever witnessed before. So here's the bottom line. For the first time in human history, intellectual labor, the stuff we do with our brains, can be scaled up just like servers in the cloud. Think about that. If a company needs more number crunching done, they don't have to go hire and train a whole new team. They can just spin up more digital agents. This is why this is such a historic moment. For centuries, we've gotten really good at automating physical labor with machines, but we've never been able to automate and scale intellectual labor like this. It's going to change everything. Okay, so we've got this massive scalability shock. That's the big picture. But what does it mean for us, for the average person? Well, it's directly hitting something we all understand: the traditional career ladder. You know the drill, right? For decades, this has been the path. You start out as a junior employee. You do the grunt work, the research, the data entry, the basic reports. Then you move up to a mid-level role where you manage processes. And finally, you get to senior, where you focus on the big picture strategy. That's how we've always learned the ropes and built expertise. But here's the problem. The very tasks that make up those first few rungs of the ladder, the research, the reporting, managing basic processes, those are exactly the kinds of things Agentic AI does best. So the learning ground, the place where you cut your teeth, is getting automated away at a massive scale. It's like the career ladder is crumbling from the bottom up. And this creates a totally new reality for us. The question in the workplace is no longer, is this person as good as their coworker? The new question is, can an AI do this exact same task faster, cheaper, and with fewer mistakes? The entire benchmark for performance is being rewritten as we speak. So this might sound a little bleak. If AI is taking over the bottom and middle of the career path, what's left for us? Do we become irrelevant? No, not at all. But our role is definitely changing, and it's changing in a big way. The center of human value is shifting upward. It's moving away from just doing the tasks and moving toward the things machines can't do well. Things like setting the overall strategy, making tricky ethical judgments, building real trust with people, and coming up with creative, big-picture ideas.
We're not the operators anymore. We're becoming the supervisors, the auditors, and the directors of these AI systems. To put it simply, our job isn't to grind out every single task anymore. Our new job is to be the architect. We design the system, we set the goals, and we direct this whole fleet of AI agents to get the job done. We're becoming the orchestrators.
And this quote just nails it. The future belongs to those who can think better about how to deploy them. The new path to success isn't about trying to compete with AI on raw speed. It's about using our human wisdom to strategically guide its incredible power.
So look, this isn't some far-off prediction. The age of this bodiless workforce is already here. It's happening now, which means the biggest challenge facing every single one of us is simply adaptation. So that's the final massive question we're left with. How do we adapt? Our education systems, our economic policies, even our whole idea of what a career is, all of it was built for a different world, a world that's quickly fading away. The defining challenge for our generation is to figure out how to redesign our society for this new reality.